Hello everyone, welcome to Tector.com. In this lecture, we will solve an important issue, that is how to find out maxima minima for the function of two independent variables. So till now we have studied how to find out maxima minima for a function of one variable. Here we have to find out maxima minima for the function which is of two independent variables. So how do we go to find out this kind of maxima minima? So this is again a static method is there to find out maxima minima, as we discussed for one variable. So we have studied partial differentiation. So what you will do, first of all, to exist maxima or minima, we have one condition, that the del f, let's say we are checking maxima and minima at point let's say we'll write it AB. Okay, so at point AB we are checking maxima minima. Then first of all we will go and find out what is the value of, and let's at point for the function, or let's say we call it f or u, whatever. Okay, so for f we are checking maxima and minima at point AB. So first of all we will go and find out del u, or del f upon del x. Okay, del f upon del x at point AB. Okay, and this should be equal to 0. Fine. Similarly we will find del f upon del y, and it should be equal to, at AB it should be equal to 0. So these two are important condition. Okay, important condition. If this holds, then only there will be a maxima or minima at this point. Fine. It's very similar to our previous convention for one variable, that for at a point maxima or minima, the differentiation of the function should be equal to 0 at that point, right? That is, slope should be equal to 0. So similarly here it should be equal to 0, partial differentiation with respect to x and y. Then we will go and calculate two values. So we will call it r, s and t. Okay, so we will call it r, s and t. So what is the value of r, s and t? R will be equal to double differentiation of the function, that is second order partial differentiation of the function with respect to x. So it will be equal to del square f upon del x square. Okay, this will be also at AB. Fine. Now s is something different. Let's come to r first. So r will be again double differentiation, del square f upon del y square. Fine, del y square at AB. Okay, and s is what? Here this is double differentiation with respect to x only, this is with respect to y only. Here it will be with respect to y and x both. Okay, so it will be equal to del square of f upon del x del y. Okay, at the same point A and B. Fine. So these three things we will calculate, and then we will check whether the r into t is greater than s square. Okay, we will check this. So we will check whether r into t is greater than s square, and if yes, then only there will be a maxima or minima at this point. Okay, so there are two conditions. Okay, so yes, so if r and t is greater than s square, r into t, then maxima or minima will hold here, otherwise there is no maxima or minima possible here. Fine. So if this holds, let's say this is true, then how do we check whether it is maxima or minima? So in that case we will go and check the value of r. Okay, so it will depend on this value of r now. Fine. So we will check whether r into t is greater than s square. Okay, so if r into t is greater than s square, so here there are two conditions, right? So first one is r into t is greater than s square. Second one is r into t is less than s square. And third one is r into t is equal to s square. Okay, so these three things may happen, only three possible options. So if r into t is greater than s square, then only maxima or minima will exist. Okay, and that will depend on if r is greater than 0. If r is greater than 0, then it will be equal to maxima, and r is negative, that is less than 0, it will be minima. Fine. The second option we have is r into t is less than s square. So in this case, no maxima, no minima. Fine. And the third one is r into t is equal to s square. Now this is the condition when we find out first derivative. In case of single variable, we find out first derivative and we go for checking second derivative, and if we find that second derivative is also equal to 0, then what do? We proceed for the next levels. So this is another next kind of operation, I mean next operation will happen here. Okay, we will go for further checking, and this is not in our scope, so let's leave it. Let's write like advanced operations out of scope. Okay, and that's what I studied. I too don't know how to go further because this was out of scope and I too left. Very simple, right? So that's how we proceed and find out maximum minima for a function which is a function of basically two independent variables. So I hope this is clear. Let's revise the step. First of all, we will find out del x by del f by del x of this function at AB. Okay, and this should be equal to 0. Again we will find del f by del y at AB, same point, this should be equal to 0. Okay, so this is important condition which should hold to exist maxima or minima at point AB. Okay, then we will proceed for finding out three important points, that is three important values, that is we will call it as r, s and t. So r is double differentiation of the function with respect to x, y is double differentiation of the function with respect to t is double differentiation of the function with respect to y, and s is second order differentiation with respect to y and x. Fine. So all these three values we will calculate at AB, and we will check for these whether it is equal to rt is greater than s square or not. So here we have three possible options. In first, rt is greater than s square, rt is less than square, or equal to. So if rt is greater than s square, then only we will proceed and we will go for finding out whether r is greater than 0 or less than 0. So if it is greater than 0, that is r is positive, then this point will be a point of maxima, otherwise this point will be a point of minima. Fine. And if rt is equal to if rt is less than 0, then no point of maxima and no point of minima, and rt equal to s square is out of scope. Sorry, I don't know. Okay, so I think this is clear now. Thanks for watching.